Neil from Messick here, out to go for our daily walk today. Just about every morning I take a quick spin around the dealership here and see what's new. And today I'm going to take you along for that walk. So we're going to check out a couple things here around Messick's that are new and interesting.
Messick's, a helping hand with your land.
The first new thing you're going to see around our dealerships are going to be these new utility vehicles from Segway Powersports. And yes, this is the same Segway that you think of when you think of the self-balancing scooters. They recently built out a Powersports division, and we're excited now to be offering these products across all 9 of our stores. Now, one of the things that excites us about Segway is the price point that they're able to deliver machines to us at here. This is a UT6 Premium. They're loaded up entry-level utility vehicle, and this machine coming through with aluminum wheels, a roof, and a winch already installed on it. The premium version comes into us here at $11,900. There's some things here about the Powersports business that you need to keep in mind. Things like passing along freight costs to customers, destination charges, setup fees are pretty typical in this space. So we were going to struggle to sell this machine at $11,900, but even adding some of those added costs on, this is a very, very well-priced machine, especially for what it offers. This is going to be around 45 horsepower or so, still 4-wheel drive, still power steering, at a price point that you would expect a golf cart from a lot of other companies. We're a little over 2 years into our relationship with Wolf Ridge Log Splitters now, and this has become a surprisingly large brand for us. The one thing that you have to know with Wolf Ridge is that they are nearly a build-to-order company. In a lot of cases, these guys have had a hard time ramping their production in order to meet the demand from you. We're finally at a point here at Messick that you can walk into our stores and actually go home with a splitter. What has been the norm with this brand for a long time is several weeks of lead time in order to be able to get something, particularly something like this. This is a diesel box wedge machine. The box wedge sits here and moves back and forth, pushes the logs through so you don't have to rehandle and resplit the logs as you're splitting. Normally a machine like this, you would be in the 16 to 20 weeks of lead time to be able to get a machine. We currently have 3 in stock. I think this is going to change as we get closer to fall. The inventory situation is going to get a little bit more complicated, so thinking ahead and popping in here now will be smart while there's a lot to see and a lot that you can take home. You may have noticed drones popping up on more and more farms around the area because these things are not just cool, they're getting to the point now where this technology and the processes behind it has matured enough that it actually starts to make sense. We're beyond the early adopter phase now of these things. We've picked up 2 lines here. We've dealt with DJI, which a lot of other companies have, but sourcing things through DJI has become a real struggle with tariffs and their international politics that are going on right now. So we've hooked up with another company that we feel really good about, and that's EA Vision. Now, the thing that we like about these guys is there's a lot more farm roots in this company than there is in DJI, who's a consumer electronics company. Another thing that we like too is that these guys are really selling more solutions than they are just flying drones. And when I say solution, I mean this Roadrunner here. This is meant to slide in the back of a pickup truck and acts as the tanks and the pumps that you need in order to actually feed your drone, right? You have a generator that can sit over here on the side to charge your batteries, and then all the things that you need to be able to keep this thing working efficiently in the field, because if you don't have the entire solution, keeping these things filled and productive is a challenge. Here's a quick example of a change that we're going to be seeing through New Holland. You'll notice that this tractor here is a little darker blue than the one here on my left. This is the very first of a new Workmaster series of tractors that's rolling out from New Holland. Previously, this machine was built in conjunction with another manufacturer. That technology now has been moved into a CNH factory, and a new product now is coming from that wholly owned subsidiary now. So we're getting a little bit more innovation on these tractors and a little bit more aggressive pricing than what we've had in some of these compact tractors in the past. If you're shopping for a Batwing, you've got a limited time here to pick up this from Woods in a really cool matte black. Woods is celebrating their 80th anniversary this year, and in celebration of that, they've rolled out a limited amount of product in this unique paint scheme, which I think looks pretty attractive. Managing inventory is one of the things that I spend a lot of time doing in a really time-consuming task. And one of the problems that I've been having here, you can see in the equipment that we have out here in stock. We still have places where we have too many or too few of particular models. Diesel zero turns, for example, we're running heavy. The gas ones have been a little slow to come in. BXs have been really weird. For some reason, I have not been able to get enough of the standard 2380 tractor this year, but for the backhoe variants, which are essentially the same machine under the hood, seem to be rolling in just fine. So as much as you would think we would be beyond years of supply chain issues, there's still plenty of cases where supply and demand for us just still isn't meshing right. Another place that we're coming up short would be in some of the premium Kubotas, the new LX7 or Grand L70 series. Still can't get enough, but there is one machine we've got plenty of, and I definitely am excited to show you. This is the first of an L4802 Narrow that's arrived here, and I'm excited to try to polish up the details here to have something to offer you. I don't know exactly what happened down at Kubota, but for some reason we got a bulletin that came out that offered this tractor to us at almost half off of the typical invoice price. Literally take the invoice, whack it in half. Now this is a tractor that's not an everyday L4802. You see this mid-mount roll bar here? This is a narrow configuration of this machine, and what I'm excited to do is to spend a little bit of time in the shop and see how typical we can actually make this machine by checking different tire configurations and how maybe we can put this thing together to make an appealing machine to you. At the very least, if you're looking for a tractor, maybe for an orchard, a vineyard, Christmas tree farms, we're gonna have a lot of very, very well-priced tractors to be able to offer. Or if you're looking for something to do simple three-point work, you'll notice here the ag tires, we were able to push these out and get them reasonably wide. If you just need a simple tractor to go out and do some brush hogging, something to put up in a cabin or something, this is gonna be a really appealing tractor to take a look at. Loader compatibility, I gotta figure out. I'm not sure I have a good solution there yet, but I've got some work to do. The ramp up of new products can often be frustrating to us. We saw the first of this new generation of Powerstar tractors starting to arrive here back in the January, February timeframe, and they've sold really well. Now here, several months later, we're starting to get to the point now that these are starting to become in stock and on our lot. So if you wanted to see the latest innovations that CNH has been making in this tractor, especially in terms of the upgrades that have happened in terms of the cab and the monitor, stop by. We've actually got some tractors to show you now. We're back on Firewood again. I'm gonna tell you a little story here because I understand now why people buy Firewood conveyors. This world of high-end firewood is really new to us, and one of the things here that I've learned quickly since I've taken a log splitter home, I split firewood in my backyard, sell it at the end of my driveway. It's like the free gym for me. I enjoy the satisfaction of having a huge pile of wood at the end of that splitter after sweating for a couple of hours. But dealing with that pile of firewood is a real challenge. When you have a true high capacity log splitter, the amount of wood that you have coming off of that makes a pile and piles up at the end really quickly, and it's hard to get it out of the way. So I understand now why people pick up these firewood conveyors to carry that wood away and build a pile somewhere else, or to direct it right over into totes to be able to deal with the outbound firewood. These things are a real challenge to be able to order from Wolf Ridge. Getting them in here with economical freight is a challenge, and so we've been placing some larger truckload orders to pack a lot of these onto a minimum amount of trucks to minimize those costs as much as we can. So a bunch of them in stock if you'd like to tow one out of here right now. It's gonna get trickier when we get into fall and winter. Another company that's struggling with production has been Lane Shark. These guys used to outsource portions of the production of their product, and they've moved it into their own factories. And from me looking in with no special knowledge, I've noticed they've been having trouble with lead times. Inventory has not been rolling out particularly quickly, and we've gone through some ebbs and flows in being able to have stock. But we're recently here receiving some Lane Shark orders. We'd have some machines now that we could mount up and get out the door for you. If you do food plots for deer and for hunting, we're headed into the time of year that cool season seed is typically put down. We have several pH drills here in stock that would be able to do that planning for you. This is a new line here that we've been stocking a little bit more of because it's really highly sought out among that food plot community. One of the best options out there for putting that seed down and actually getting it to sprout. Taking seed, expensive seed, and just broadcasting it isn't ever nearly as effective as putting it down with a purpose-built piece of equipment that's going to germinate that seed properly. As we get into fall here towards Halloween and places start doing hay rides, or we have local fairs that are carting people around from parking lots, oftentimes we see them using hay rack wagons, right? Square bale wagons that you would have had out in a field previously that We'll put some bales around, but with a greater focus on safety or being able to have easier access into those wagons, we've started actually stocking wagons from Stoltzfus Manufacturing here that are made to move people. So this is going to hitch up to the back of your tractor or your truck with a regular drawbar in the back, and then have an easy entrance point over here that's nice and low to the ground, and bench seating all around it in order to move people. Doesn't this look awesome? This is a Kroneswatch Row TC1570 hay rake. It has 4 rotors on it that adjust out hydraulically, reaching out to over 51 feet wide. It is the largest center delivery hay rake on the market today. I would love to see one of these run through the field. If you pick it up, I'm coming out with my drone. One place our inventory hasn't turned super well, if I'm totally honest with you, is Thunder Creek fuel trailers. We've been doing okay with these in terms of people coming in and custom ordering a trailer for their specific application, but the ones that we've had in stock haven't turned real well. So as we're heading out here into harvest and your forage harvesters are going out, your combines are running, and you'd like to have one of these in the field to have fuel closer to your equipment, this is the time of year to consider picking one up. We would make you a banger deal in order to move some of our new old stock fuel trailers. One thing that we've been keeping an eye on is the volatile price of hydraulic oil, driven by the war in Iran. If you've been watching as oil prices spike when they're fighting and then drop as soon as there's a ceasefire, that's causing general volatility in this market, and prices for hydraulic oil are expected to remain fairly high. Now, here at Messick, we carry a fair amount of inventory, both in bulk tanks and 5-gallon buckets here on our shelves. And a lot of the inventory that we have in stock at this point is at that lower price. Our hope is not to buy for a little while here, right? To ride some of this out and hopefully be able to buy at a later price when prices come back down again. You might want to do the same. If you're going to service your equipment, it will be best to get in and buy now today so that hopefully your next service interval occurs at a point that the prices have stabilized again. So that volatility is absolutely working its way through to already expensive hydraulic fluids. One way we avoid some of this international volatility is with made in the USA companies. And one of the ones that I've liked here lately has been the chainsaw carrier that we get from the guys at ITC. This is a heavy duty chainsaw carrier that I've come to like. It carries my large 24-inch chainsaw really well, especially as I've been doing a lot of this firewood work lately. So if you don't have a chainsaw carrier on your equipment, we like a lot what we see from ITC. As we've been talking about product lines, one that we're actually pulling away from is Ego. When we acquired a couple of stores here from Rovendale Ag recently, they carried Ego as their handheld line in these locations. And with Messick now, we've been able to come along and put Steel into those stores. Our impression always has been is that Steel is a much more commercially heavy-duty oriented product, and that tends to be who our customers are. So we're excited now to be able to have Steel in that location, but Ego, you can pick that up in a box store if that's what you're after. Walking here through the shop, I have to chuckle a little bit. It's funny here to go through and look at the names of other dealers' stickers of equipment that's coming into our shop and think about the history that this equipment has had. Schulten's equipment is in Washington State, and I'm here clear on the other side of the country in Pennsylvania. I know Mike from Schulten's Equipment really well. Dealer circles are small, and a lot of us get to know each other over the years. And I have to laugh sometimes when I see a piece of equipment that left a friend's dealership in Washington State and somehow made its way the entire here to us in Pennsylvania. That's a handful of things that caught my eye here walking around the store today. This is always a fun place to be. There's always new products coming from vendors, new markets that are entering, new customers that we're dealing with. It always makes this business interesting to me. So thanks for coming along on my morning walk. If you're shopping for a piece of equipment and we can help, or if you got parts and service needs for a machine you've already got, give us a call at Messick. We're available at 800-222-3373 or online at messick.com. It will rake up to 51 feet high. High! What are we? Okay.